Man, you've been to so many different places. I ain't been nowhere.
You got to go, man. You got to just plan the trip, put the money down over
That's the
time.
problem. That's the problem because I'd be like,
Do
I'm
it
gonna
over
plan.
time.
Yeah, I like this New Orleans trip. I actually wanted to buy my tickets months ago, and my bestie
Mhm.
was like, they're kind of expensive, and she flies all over the place all the time. So if she's saying they're expensive, I didn't think they were. I thought it was a good deal, but she's saying that they're expensive. I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll wait. And she was like, I have it on the alert, so when a good deal comes up, we'll just get them. And then I talked to
Yeah.
another friend of mine, and they were like, no, Orlo- New Orleans is just expensive for some strange reason. Like,
Yeah, because it's a tourist city.
yeah, but there are other tourist cities that isn't as expensive as New Orleans. Like for some strange reason, it is cost a lot of money to fly into New Orleans. And so I
Mhm.
told my bestie, I was like, why don't we take
Well,
a road trip? And she was
I
like,
don't have the
no.
same because I'm only 6 hours away from New Orleans.
Yeah, I'm
So
like, I think my trip is no, my trip might be even shorter. I don't think it's that long. Or it might be the time difference. I don't think it's that long. It might be 4 hours.
no driving. I'm only
Oh,
6 hours
driving,
away
yeah.
driving. So the flight for me coming from Atlanta to New
Right,
Orleans is
right,
not
okay.
going to be as expensive. Yeah.
Yeah, see, and I would heck, that might be the move to make. Fly down to Atlanta and then
Yeah.
drive to New Orleans. Because 'cause I'll
You
do a
could do
6 hour.
that.
Yeah, I'd do a
It's
6 hour
it's
drive.
really an easy drive. I've driven it twice. It's really an easy drive. It's
Maybe I'll hit her up to that because I was like, we can get some Spirit tickets for $14.99.
now you know your bestie ain't going on no damn Spirit, and you know that. You already know your bestie is
She
not
might.
going on
She
no
might.
damn Spirit. There
Right.
is no way.
She
There's
might.
no way. There's no way. You're kidding yourself. There's no way. There's no way.
I don't think I'd be able to convince her to, hey, we're gonna fly down to Atlanta, which is a
Mm.
process in and of itself. Then we're gonna rent a car at the airport and just drive 6 hours to New Orleans. That seems like a 10-hour day. No, doesn't
Yeah,
seem like it. It
it
definitely is a
is.
10. That's a
It
10-hour day.
definitely is. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that she ain't gonna be like, no, that I don't want to do that. Let's find direct flights. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
then we're gonna have to spend money. So
Yes.
yeah, and I got to get my passport. Still haven't renewed it.
Right?
It's been 17 years. Still haven't renewed it.
Or-
I don't even
At
know
this
where my.
point, you need to get a new one.
Yeah, I don't
Like
even
that, I
know
don't
where
even
it
think they'll
is.
let you renew it. Oh man, because I think you have to send it to the no, because I still have my old passport. Well, that's because I went to the passport office to get the new one because I was literally about to fly out to Italy like the next week, and I didn't know you had to have at least 6 months. But the passport office, shout out to them, they're great. You could come there and your flight is leaving in a couple hours, and they will print you out a new passport. Like so, you can just go get it.
There's no passport office around here.
In DC, yes, there is.
I think it was more complicated. You went before the pandemic. After the pandemic, things
Yeah, that's
got
true.
complicated.
That's
So
true.
I don't know. I mean, I'll get it. I do. One of my favorite podcasters and somebody who I legitimately respect their intelligence and their opinion said
Mhm.
that Paris is actually the greatest city in the world. And everybody I know has been to Paris, and I'm like, I kind of want to go to Paris. Like, I want to go to Paris more than I
I
want to go
am
to like London. The only other place that I would want to go to is Rome
Yeah, I really liked
or and
Rome.
Amsterdam. I want to go to
Oh, I that's definitely on the list.
Yeah.
That's definitely on the list. Paris is not on my list.
Really?
If I go to Europe, I will take a train and maybe for the day go to Paris, but like to have a actual planned trip to Paris, no, probably not. I'll probably go to the south of France before I go to Paris.
Well, I mean, south of France, I think costs a lot of damn money.
Yeah, it does. Probably.
This
I
podcast
don't know.
needs
I
to take
could
off and
probably
we can go travel everywhere.
Airbnb. I mean, you fly into another place, you got to understand there's a train. Like you could take the train, just like we have the Amtrak and Mark Train stuff. Like it's the same system. Like they have a train and you just take the train to France if you want.
If you like that clip, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch up on all of our latest content. Don't forget to hit the notifications button when you do subscribe so you can get updated every time we release content. We release content every day, whether it's an actual show or clips from the shows. So go ahead and subscribe, like, comment. Also, don't forget our Patreon page where you can find our Talking Straight-ish and After Hours Uncensored episodes. That's patreon.com/Unsolicited Perspectives. But once again, thank you again for listening to Unsolicited Perspectives. I'm your host, Bruce Anthony, and I'm going to catch you next time. I'll holla.